I shouldn't be recording this. But after what I've seen, after what followed me for 3 states, I need someone to hear me. Desayuno, in 3 Americans believe they've experienced something paranormal. But nobody talks about what happens when these things follow you home. Tonight, I'm sharing 3 encounters that changed my life. So if you're watching this at night, I'm sorry, you're not alone anymore. Story 1. The Man in the Corn Silo Location, Iowa. Based on true rural accounts, I grew up in a small town in Iowa, a place where the sky is too big and the silence feels unnatural. At 14, Primera worked part-time on a farm where there was an old abandoned corn silo. No one went near it. People said a farmer died inside back in the 60s, fell in and suffocated under the grain. I didn't believe any of it, until the night I heard knocking coming from inside. Slow, rhythmic, like someone trapped below my feet. I thought maybe it was an animal, so I went up the metal ladder to check. Halfway up, the knocking stopped, but then a voice whispered from inside the silo. "Don't leave me again." I swear my whole body froze. My mind kept saying, "It's empty. It's empty." But my ears told another story. When I reached the top hatch, I opened it just an inch and saw a man's face staring back at me. But it was flat, like a photograph, pasted on shifting grain. I fell, broke my arm, and ran home. The next morning, the farmer told me something I'll never forget. No one ever told you the real story. The man didn't die inside the silo. He was found standing next to it, with his face pushed in, like something flattened him. I still hear that knocking at night sometimes. When I do, it's never outside. Story 2. The Drain Pipe Whisperer Location, Ohio apartment legend from 1994 years later. I moved to an old apartment building in Ohio. Cheap rent, no questions, which should have been the first red flag. During my first week, the neighbors warned me. If you hear someone whispering in the drain pipes, don't answer back. I laughed it off, until it happened. At exactly 3:17 a.m., while brushing my teeth, I heard a faint voice echoing from the sink drain. "I'm still here." He used to talk to me. The voice sounded like it was underwater, but close. Too close. Primera recorded it, but when I played it back, all I heard was static. That's when I learned something disturbing. A study from the University of Arizona found that older buildings can carry sound through pipe systems like a human throat. But what I heard wasn't a voice traveling. It was whispering upward, like it was climbing through the plumbing. That same week, the pipes began rattling at night, as if something was crawling inside them. The landlord claimed it was just pressure issues, but I could hear fingers tapping inside the bathtub drain. On my last night there, the whisper returned, louder. "Why did you leave me in the dark?" I plugged the drain instantly, but the metal stopper lifted on its own. I moved out the next morning. The apartment below mine was sealed off with police tape. No one told me why. But the stains around the drain weren't rust. Story 3. The Woman on Route 191 Location, Arizona. Highway urban legend tied to real. Reports the last story is why I don't drive after midnight anymore. Route 191 in Arizona is known for fatal accidents. According to the National Highway Safety Report, over 42 unexplained single-car deaths happened there between 1980 and 2020. Locals blame sharp turns, but truckers blame her. I didn't believe them, not until I saw her myself. I was driving at 1:40 a.m., a full tank, no cars ahead, no cars banked, just desert and darkness. Then I saw a woman standing on the shoulder, wearing what looked like a torn hospital gown. Primera slowed down. She looked hurt, but when my headlights hit her face, she had no eyes. Just smooth skin, as if something wiped them clean. She lifted her arm and pointed at me. My radio turned on by itself, blasting white noise, and then she appeared in my rearview mirror, sitting in my back seat. I didn't look back, I just drove fast. When I finally reached the next gas station, the cashier looked at me and said, "You saw her." didn't you?" "Who?" I asked. He pointed to my back seat. There was a long smear on the upholstery. "Wet? Cold? Too high to be from any human hand," he whispered. "She only shows herself to people she wants to follow. I've never taken Route 191 again. If you made it this far, I need to know something. Which of these 3 stories felt the most real to you? Because every word I said tonight came from places where people still report sightings to this day. Drop your story in the comments. I read every one. And if you want more true American nightmares, subscribe, watch the next video, and remember, the more you know about the dark, the easier it finds you.